Well, hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about a business acquisition opportunity. I'm with Bill Kotzum at Corvette Mike Midwest. Bill is the founder and one of the owners. And after 14 years in the business, Bill has decided to move on. So the business is currently for sale. So Bill, tell us, how did you decide to start up a car business in the first place?
My partner and I, about 15 years ago, were at a point in life where we were going to be leaving our current companies, and we felt we were too young and wanted to explore other opportunities. We had a good relationship with Corvette Mike Pietro in California and decided to turn a hobby into a business.
Super. Well, now, this business is about Corvettes and classics, but it could probably be just as easily about anything else. If somebody's thinking about getting into the business, what are some of the hassles? What did you guys have to go through to get this off the ground?
Jim, I think we sort of underestimated the startup time and cost when we got into this. First, you had to find a building. Then we had to negotiate a lease. And after we found this building and negotiated the lease, it was contingent upon being able to get a business license and operate the business. And then we spent a lot of time going with vendors to try and turn the look and the leasehold improvements into where it would be a nice looking car showroom and offices and things like that. So and then after you go through all of that time and expense, then you have to get all of the building permits, the building permit approvals. We have to get the license approval, and after about 6 months, we were finally ready to meet with the Secretary of State to get a dealer's license.
I remember, I've known Bill for a long time, and I remember he was starting, he's telling me once that he feels like he's in the construction business, not the car business.
Yes.
So, and I think, Bill, I understand that getting the dealer's license is a lot more complicated than it used to be in terms of the bonds you have to post and stuff.
Yes, back when we started, you had to post a $10,000 bond, and the state held it for 3 years. And now, effective January of 2018, it's going to $50,000, and the state's going to hold that for 5 years.
Okay. So now the business has been profitable all these years?
Yes, it is. I mean, there's a natural startup over the first 2 to 3 years because, we're starting with basically an empty building, and you have to build up a client base and things like that. But yes, since the initial startup in the first 4 or 5 years, we've done well. We went through a couple recessions over the past period, which we were able to, again, work our way through, and recently, we've been enjoying very good business.
So, if somebody were to acquire the business and they wanted to improve it, what opportunities are there that you're perhaps not pursuing as much as you could?
Well, as I have said, we have run it as a hobby and not as a business. I mean, we want to be profitable, but there's a lot of things. For example, we have 7,000 or 8,000 names in our database of antique and Corvette classic car owners that really we don't follow up with on a regular basis. We currently only have one repair person, and right now our backlog on somebody wanting to get a car in for repair is anywhere in the 2 to 3 week range. And we don't even advertise for repair business. So
there's a lot of opportunities for growth, and there's the avoidance of all the costly and time-consuming startup fees, and it's a great location in the western suburbs of Chicago, so there's a lot of pluses to a potential buyer.
Yeah, for example, the new buyer, even though they would have to finance like the car inventory, that would be another thing we would discuss, but there's cars that are already on the floor with good potential gross profits. There's 15 to 20 cars that are in line in the service area to come in right away. So it's a positive cash flow business, turnkey from day one, where that took us a couple years to really get it to that level.
Right. Okay. Well, if you have questions about the business, want to learn more, give me a call at 630-272-3895. 630-272-3895. And what we're going to do is stop the video for a moment. I'm going to get the camera in my hand. We're going to take a little walk around in case you are interested, at least get a feel for the operation.